米大リーグドジャースの大谷翔平選手が日本時間6月25日敵地で行われたロッキーズ戦に1番指名打者 DH で出場し、記念すべき日米通算300本塁打を達成しました。試合は6対3とリードして迎えた6回、無視一塁の場面、カウント1ボールから左腕リリーフのロリソン投手が投じた球を捉えると、打球は逆方向の左翼席へとぐんぐん伸び、飛距離373フィート、約 113.7 メートルの第27号ツーランとなりました。球場には大きな歓声とともに、敵地ならではの落胆の声も響きましたが、大谷選手は表情を変えず淡々とダイヤモンドを一周しました。この一打には、MLB 公式中継を担当したロッキーズ地元放送局の実況席も驚きを隠せませんでした。解説を務めたジェフ・ヒューソン氏は、打球がスタンドに届いた直後、約10秒間沈黙した後に、
会心の当たりではなかったのに、これは大谷の力強さを証明しました。
とコメント。実況のドリュー・グッドマン氏も、
彼がロボットだと確信しました。
と応じ、ヒューソン氏はさらに、
間違いなくビデオゲームのようにプレーしています。私が今まで見てきた中で、最も偉大な野球選手です。
と最大級の賛辞を送りました。この驚きと称賛の声は、様子を日本語字幕付きでご紹介します。
Shohei's 0 for 3 struck out his last trip to the plate. Absolutely feasted against the Rockies in his career. Entering this series, 28 games against Colorado, Ohtani with 29 RBI, 11 home runs. Rollison deals. Ohtani swats it in the air to left field, pushing back to the wall. This ball is out of here. So Shohei feasts again against Colorado. A two-run blast to make it 8-3 Dodgers.
It's a four-seam fastball, just out middle part of the plate, up in the zone.
Oh yeah, make a play.
Look at that grab, yeah.
Ohtani leads the National League in home runs. He leads the National League in runs by quite a few. Extra base hits, slugging percentage, total bases, plate appearances.
Did you leave anything off?
Probably.
He's on pace to score like 300 runs too.
That'd be a lot. On Sunday, he did something that's never been done before in the game, in the history of the game. 1-0. Oh boy, deep left field, and that's number 27. That makes it 8-3.
Well, he just missed a couple in his first two at-bats.
He's played 29 games against the Rockies. That's his 12th career home run against Colorado.
Something else. Fastball that was up, and he didn't even clip this. If you see where this ball hit off the bat, it wasn't quite on the barrel. It just shows you the strength of Ohtani. I'm convinced he's a robot. Well, he's playing it like a video game for sure. That's the greatest baseball player you'll ever see.
Ever.
It really is remarkable.
Ohtani on Sunday is the first player ever to have a homer and a triple in the same game that he pitched. He's done it twice.
Well, because he was coming off the mound on Sunday, they just put all his batting gear at the top of the dugout. He really didn't even go into the dugout with the pitch clock and the way everything is now. He just grabbed it from the top rail and just went to go hit. Straight Little League. Yeah.
That was the 125th home run of the season. Not all for Shohei. For the Dodgers. That's the most in baseball. They lead baseball in runs per game at 5.6. They have the highest batting average. You know the drill. Highest on base percentage, highest slugging percentage. As a team, coming into today, Dave Roberts' club had an 801 OPS.
Ooh. As a team?
As a team. This is up the middle. Ritter can't get to the bat, but he will get Freddie at first.
Here's Ohtani. He is 0 for 3. And the pitch. That's way inside. Almost hit him on the right elbow. Still gets me to see Ohtani as a starting pitcher leading off a game as he did the last game against the Nationals at Dodger Stadium on Sunday. Throw to first. In fact, you know what? The last starting pitcher or last pitcher in Dodger history to get 5 runs batted in, got to go back to 1934. Van Lingle Mungo. And this one driven to left and deep. This ball heading back. It is gone. A home run for Ohtani. An opposite field shot. Home run number 27. And it is showtime here in Lodo. Oh, what a shot. A 2-run home run, and the Dodgers now lead it 8-3.
Ohtani just missed a home run in each of his first 2 at-bats. He nailed this one.
And now Mookie Betts looks at a breaking ball outside corner for a strike. That ball was just out of the reach of the left fielder Jordan Beck, and there was a young woman with a glove. She was lefty too, Mo. You know, you like that part of it, the fact that she was left-handed. And she made an incredible catch. So Ohtani is now homered in back-to-back games. He hit a home run to the same part of the ballpark, but at Dodger Stadium the other day.
Shohei Ohtani has gone 0 for 3 with a strikeout and 2 fly ball outs. Left on left now, Rollison against him, and the fastball is inside. That'll be backhanded by Hunter Goodman. Almost got past him. Actually, a slider thrown on the first pitch to Ohtani. Ball 1. It's flied to deep center, flied to left, and then struck out. Edman at first and nobody out. That is now 9 hits for the Dodgers with their 6 runs. Ryan Rollison with a throw over to first base, and the runner gets back in time. 1-0 to Ohtani, and that one's hit to left and deep. Beck is going back. Beck is run out of room. It's a home run. Opposite field shot for Ohtani. That's number 27 on the season. 2-run shot gives him 51 RBIs and 8-3 Dodgers.
Well, when the curveball is a good pitch for you, you need to make sure it's located, and even left on left, that's no problem for Ohtani. And he gets that line drive homer to left.
That was impressive.
Jerry, speaking of Shohei Ohtani, we talked about it on the pregame show. Maybe that 3-run triple and the home run on Sunday will kind of get him going. We've seen him get really hot and go on these heaters for a long period of time. And maybe that was the reason why you called your shot with Shohei tonight, and he delivered and hit another home run.
Yeah, listen, when he has about 750 plate appearances, you're going to have your ups and downs. Sometimes he tends to pull off the ball. I think he fixed that last home game going the other way. I loved him going back to Coors Field. He's had success there. He missed a couple balls early. I love the bat path, but here, doesn't miss it, stays on top of this fastball the other way. It just seems to me he was swinging with conviction. I'm either going to go to dead center or I'm going to left field tonight. I'm going to stay on the ball. He does just that, gets rewarded.
Look at the catch.
I mean, a line drive, outstanding job by that young lady right there making the play, catching a show bomb. But again, Shohei Ohtani, when he is going right, he's staying square and allowing his hands to work inside on top of the ball. That's how he was able to create backspin and hit it out to left.
Yeah, we were talking about before the game. He said you really liked his home run the other way. Yeah, he gets that triple down the line. He pulls it, but then instead of getting pull happy, he ends up staying on the ball, going the other way. When he does that, even opposing pitchers are like, man, it's really tough to pitch to him because sometimes you just don't want him to extend, and if he ends up pulling it, usually it's foul. But he's able to stay inside and go the other way. Even like that home run right there where he stayed, that ball wasn't away, and he just kind of reached out and went the other way. It was kind of coming in on him, and him to stay inside, beautiful. And the other at-bats, he came really close to driving it out of the ballpark, got under just a little bit. Good hitters also make the adjustment, say, okay, if I'm underneath a little bit, I'm going to make sure I get that barrel on top and stay behind the ball, and he did.
Top tier stat line brought to you by Arco and Shohei, Jerry. He's given the Rockies pitchers a pretty bad time. He's hit 8 home runs now against them in their last 14 games.
That's pretty good, John. I don't know what kind of pace that is, but it's awfully high. But again, Shohei Ohtani is one of the greatest players to ever play this game. Playing at that ballpark, too, a lot of times against that rock show. You're getting pitches up in the zone, and he's taking advantage of it. Shohei Ohtani doing great things.
No. Showtani, as I called him earlier. Yes, Ohtani hit a home run. This is his 27th of the year. You can talk about this left on left with Ryan Robinson in the game.
Left on left, they wanted it away. I don't think they wanted it elevated because that allows him to just reach out and touch it. 27th homer of the season. I will say this, I'm a giant Ohtani fan. We all know this.
Yeah.
I'm like a little kid watching him. But I can't stand the way every time he hits the ball in the air, everyone goes nuts.
He flew out to the wall on his first at bat. It was like, ah.
And they flew out to center, and everyone was like, ah, but it was just a routine fly ball.
But it's funny what you just said, Corey, is that ball's up.
Yeah.
And he just basically touched it. And I looked at you and I said, he knows he got it.
Yeah. Well, I said it was gone before that.
You did.
Yeah.
So, by the way, Ohtani is now 20-9 in games he's played against the Rockies. When he homers, he's 9-2, but 7-0 with the Dodgers when he hits a home run. But yeah, Ohtani made it 8-2. Rockies fall short 9-7 as they tried to come back.